Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Speaker Brains with the most unprofessional music critics on the internet, Travis, Zach, and Josh.
What up, Brainiacs? This is the fucking Weezer retrospective.
It is April 16th.
April 16th.
And we are talking about Weezer.
Alright,
Talk about what you think about Weezer, Travis.
Weezer to me, man, is... I've never really got into them. I remember being young and seeing the Buddy Holly video. And
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's a cool ass video.
I do remember that, Buddy
then,
Holly.
I remember hearing nothing else about them until that Hash Pipe song came out, and I thought that was kind of cool too. But then that other song from that album that came out, that was that well, you know that fucking song, that
Island in the Sun.
That song, I was like, not really digging it. But that was when I was
thought
heavy metal
played
kid.
out. It was played out a little too much in that one song, or that one movie. What
Yeah.
was it? What was that movie?
I don't know.
I don't even know, man.
It was that one. Was it like a Nickelodeon movie?
Don't even know, man.
It took place in the same universe as Pete and Pete.
Oh, you talking about Snow Day?
Yes.
That was in Snow Day?
Yes, it was.
Good lord.
Was it?
Look it
really?
up, people.
I liked Snow Day.
Island in the Sun is in Snow
doesn't
Day,
like
and it's
Snow
played
Day?
way too much.
But then they kind of went away again for me, and then fucking
When they
Make
went
Believe
away,
came out.
okay, they went away, so you missed Maladroit.
Yeah, I missed that, and next
Make
thing I know,
Believe
I'm
happened.
hearing that Beverly Hills bullshit.
You heard that at work.
Yeah, I remember when I was
you
working at
telling me.
Walmart,
Yeah.
they would play on the little Walmart radio. When you're working there, they'd play a full album that was brand new. I remember they did that for Scott Stapp's solo album.
Oh God, dude, I'm
And,
sorry.
Well, it was all right because I was like, oh, at least I get to hear something different than the same fucking 15, 20 dance songs they normally play every night.
Yeah,
But it sucked. And then I remember they played
Exactly.
the Weezer album when it was new. It had just come out, and I was like, whatever.
I remember you telling
I'm
me
stocking
that you
shelves, so I don't
really
have enough
liked
time
that
to pay
one
attention.
song. We're all on drugs.
That's all right.
I remember you telling me that.
Did they even play music in
So-
Walmarts anymore?
No.
I don't think nobody. I never even paid attention enough to even care.
I know, man.
I don't even like
I don't
going
spend.
there.
I don't want to spend that much time in a Walmart.
Well, you don't want to focus that much.
Exactly. I
You
just want to.
You want to
get out
focus
of
that
there.
fact that you're there.
As soon as I step in, I just want to get
you
the
just
fuck
want to
out
punch
of there.
somebody. You're like, fuck this. Why am I here? Why did I come here?
Walmart is where dreams go to die.
Why are we all getting up?
Because we all want to hold instruments. It's a music channel. We should
Why?
hold instruments because we're cool.
I just gotta hold something.
Yes.
But yeah, so give me your thoughts on Weezer, Josh.
I like Undone. I like Hash Pipe. I like Buddy Holly.
Billy Holly.
Billy Holly.
Billy Holly. I like the Blue album. I like parts of the Green. Oh, the Green album. I always called it the Green album.
They are.
Yeah, it's the Green
colored
album.
ones.
the
That,
Red
I
album.
actually like that. I remember we found out about that and I looked it up and listened to it. I actually like that second one, whatever that one is.
Pinkerton.
Pinkerton.
Yeah.
It was completely different, but it was different in a good way. Oh yeah, that shit. I listened to that. You guys told me to listen to it.
This one?
Yes.
Fuck yeah,
That's
dude.
fucking awesome. It's like if you. It's just their prog album.
Yeah.
It's their prog album. Yeah. I mean they're okay. It's kind of a
Alright.
surfer
This
rock
one.
music kind of thing.
Yeah, there's a nice beachiness to a lot of that I like.
Fucking
kind of a
Blue,
summery
dude.
sound. Spring sound. There we go.
Blue has an album, dude. It still holds up.
Yes, it does.
It's one of those perfect 90s albums.
Yeah. Especially for a debut record. This is something that everyone needs. I don't care if you don't even really like Weezer.
Yeah, to me it'd probably be the only one I would ever own.
Exactly. You don't have to own every Weezer album, but this is one you need to check out because it's solid all throughout. Not one song it gets boring. Yeah, it does like kind of drag on a little bit of tracks, but it still comes right back in on the next track. You know what I mean?
And this is one great thing about Weezer is they're the kind of band that I don't
Everything
get
is
into
like
their
2
music.
minutes long.
Yeah, I don't get into their I don't really like get into their style of music, and so thankfully they're all mercifully short. I mean,
Every album is like 30 minutes long, and every album has like 10 songs. So the Blue album is great.
yeah, I really dig Blue Album. It's the sweater. Let me see the damn shit here.
Undone.
No, we got My Name is Jonas. It starts with
My name is
Jonas.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I was hung on the cross. Jesus is going home. Jesus is going home. Jesus is going home. Jesus is going home.
Yeah!
My name is Jesus.
They hung me on a cross. The world has turned and left me here. That's a cool fucking song. Like, it's got this cool little... like, I don't know, dude.
And the sweater song. What the fuck is that song? I like that
Undone,
one.
the sweater
Undone,
song.
Sweater song.
Okay, Undone, the sweater song. I like that song.
Say It Ain't So, dude. I love
Say It Ain't So is great. Say It Ain't So is
I
great.
love that fucking chill. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun,
that's
dun,
like
dun,
one of those
dun.
perfect 90s alt rock
Yeah,
albums.
yeah, right, dude. And then we In the Garage. I love that because it reminds me of back in the day when all three of us would jam in the studio, in the fucking not the studio, in the basement,
Well,
in the bat cave.
It was a garage because you guys had a garage door.
Yeah, it
set.
was, alright, we were in the garage.
It was a garage band.
We were in the garage, so we can relate to at least one Weezer. One Weezer we relate to.
And we did play a lot of kind of Green Day-esque music, which is falling a little close to that kind of
We did play a lot of Try to Be Hard stuff. Holiday is great, and Only in Dreams is fucking awesome because it's like it's 8 minutes long. It's their longest song, excluding the Future Scope trilogy.
Yeah.
So, if you don't care for Weezer and you want to check out their stuff, just pick up Blue. Next.
Pinkerton.
This is the one everyone hates.
because it doesn't
Well, I mean,
sound nothing like the
hated
first
it.
album.
They hated it when it came out, and to me, it kind of just does sound like the first album.
It does.
Whoops,
It's good.
You're breaking it.
there went that. Like I like
What's
this
this a
one.
map of?
I do not know the topographic oceans.
Is it Middle Earth?
No, man.
Sola, Della, Farfalla. It's
Yes, shit.
Sola, DK. Canine.
Alright, people in the comments, tell us what these, this is a map of.
But yeah, I like this album not as much as Blue, but I like it because I mean it sounds.
You can listen to it all the way through, and it has a lot of weird, different stuff.
Yeah, I mean
Especially how it begins. You're like, what?
My God, I just now noticed Zach's shirt.
that shirt is awesome.
Fucking bugs.
Oh
I
yeah,
like this one.
it's like so fucking
It's
cool.
like one of those guys who got like I Heart my whatever special breed dog.
Where the fuck did you find that shirt?
Walmart.
Walmart, really?
Of course.
That's fucking hilarious. But I mean,
I
like
love
this one.
Pinkerton though, dude. I really, really do love Pinkerton.
Not as much as the first one. It's kind of samey, but kind of not.
It's different enough to
Yeah.
enjoy it and listen to it and try to find what's different about it.
But I don't know why people fucking hated it so much when it came out.
That's what I don't I really don't understand why
I mean,
everyone hates on it. I really don't. Like, see, here's the thing. We did not listen to every Weezer.
I'm 8 years old when Weezer came out, and, you know,
Yeah,
with the
but
Blue
like,
album.
there's bands that came out, like Marilyn Manson came out with, what's it called? Antichrist Superstar. When you were 10.
Because this music's not rebellious.
You
Marilyn
didn't end
Manson's
up
rebellious.
Or you didn't end up buying one Marilyn Manson CD till you were about 13. So, I don't think Weezer's any different. It was just one of those bands that were out at the same time. They're
I've never bought a
definitely
Weezer
different.
album.
I'm not saying buying a Weezer album. I'm saying stuff.
Get to the cat. The cat.
I don't understand why people hate this.
Yeah,
I really don't.
I don't get it.
I don't understand why they hated it back then.
But I mean, people love it now.
They love it now.
Because
But
now
that's
it's
cool.
the hipster thing to do.
It is
to
a
like
hipster
music.
thing.
I'm gonna like
that-
the ones
you
people
know-
hate the most.
Us not liking Weezer growing up, only liking the stuff we saw on the radio, and just now hearing everything they have to fucking offer and recorded, this isn't bad. I don't understand why when people first heard it they didn't like it.
But that's the one you were saying was their prog album.
No, I was talking about this one. That's what I meant.
Oh.
Green.
Hash pipe.
Yeah, so this is the one with the fucking hash pipe.
That's kind of like their resurgence in
Yeah.
popularity. Whoa, come on and kick me. Whoa, come on and kick me. Whoa.
Yeah, every fucking viewer has like hits fucking close.
I hate you guys. Y'all skipped over Pinkerton and went straight to Green.
I mean, I don't got much to fucking say. I binged these motherfuckers all day today, and I am Weezered the motherfuck out.
That's why he has his guitar in his hand, because he's bored. He doesn't even
I'm
want to talk
fucking
about
just
it.
like, alright.
He really doesn't even want to talk about it.
It's not that I don't want to talk about it. I'm glad that I listened to him, because now it's like I can figure out what the appeal of Weezer is.
That's why I did it. That was my challenge.
What is the appeal? I mean,
I don't get it.
is
really
it
don't.
because it's fairly
'Cause see,
positive?
here's the thing.
Or
Like, I brought it up. Brian came over the other night, and I was like, do you like Weezer? And he showed me a Weezer tattoo on his leg, and I was like, that's cool, dude. I showed him all the Weezer albums, and he goes, I didn't know they had that many. And he's like, I only like Blue and Pinkerton. I'm like, then why do you have a tattoo if you don't like it?
They have a symbol, or he literally just had the word Weezer tattooed.
No, it's, you know, like they have the W, and it's like stretched out at the top of the ends of it. Kind of like Wonder Woman's logo.
Wow, so it could just be anything. He could have got a Wonder Woman tattoo and they didn't even know.
Kind of.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's the Weezer thing, though. Green. It's plain and safe.
it really is. I mean, it just sounds like Blue and it sounds like Pinkerton, but it doesn't. It just it's just Weezer. I mean, I don't know, man.
And then at some points, it just sounds like car commercials.
I remember when it first came out and Hash Pipe was first being played on MTV.
It was good.
They used to not cut out Hash Pipe.
Yeah.
But then, like a month or so down the line, it went into the I got my pipe.
Really?
Yeah.
I never heard that crap. That's fucked up.
I got my pipe. But they used to not fucking cut it.
Yeah. But Photograph and Don't Let Go. Dude, really, the first 4 tracks are just like a goddamn car commercial or a Kodak commercial.
Yeah.
I swear.
Buy a
This-
Toyota with Weezer.
This album is the most. I don't want to say it sounds. It is very commercial. It sounds very commercial.
But I mean, isn't that what they were trying to do anyway?
Yeah, it really is.
It was their comeback album after
Yeah, I mean.
the big bomb
Exactly.
that was
It's exactly like their first album. Look at this. It only folds out once. That's the logo.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
It looks like a
That's
rip-off
the tattoo he's
their
got.
Van Halen rip-off logo.
Yeah, kind of. Just make it more Weezer-y.
Because you put the fucking damn thing, you get rid of the W part, and it's the Van Halen logo.
Yeah. But, green. This is one that, it's still good. It's not bad, it's not good. It's just kind of, you know?
I liked it.
It's not as good as Pinkerton and Blue.
I mean, I like it. I like it for what it is. It did
'cause
what it come back needed to do.
Exactly, you're gonna remember those songs. No matter what, those songs are staples for some reason in rock and roll. And where we grew up, those songs are there. Hash Pipe and Island in the Sun, even though how corny and stupid Island in the Sun is.
It just needed to
kinda
be
there.
close enough to Blue,
Yep.
while at the same time matching what was fairly popular in what is that, 2000? 2001? 2001?
And what really was popular in 2001?
And that's the thing, you had the most of 2001 I remember was shit that is not around today. Like,
See, that was the
Shaniqua don't live
beginning
here
of
no more.
Nickelback.
Shaniqua don't live here no more. Shaniqua don't live here
See,
no
that was a
more.
one-hit
Is
wonder.
Shaniqua there?
No one even
Hell
remembers
no.
that guy. What was his name?
I don't even fucking know.
Exactly.
I'm gonna have to Google that shit.
Exactly.
Gazoogle it.
So, the next one is Maladroit.
This one I really liked. I really liked this
There
one.
was a lot more heavier guitars on this one.
Yeah, and when it began, as soon as it started, I really liked that shit. Do do do, and the whoa, whoa. You know, the Weezer woes, like every
Weezer woes.
fucking song, man. Every fucking song. Weezer just
It was more energetic.
if you're Weezer and you don't have a fucking chorus, just throw in a couple woes, some sing-along woes, and you're
Harmonies.
good.
yeah.
Just make harmonies.
Whoa!
But see,
whoa,
this
whoa,
one-
whoa.
This one is more like a Pinkerton.
Yeah, in a way. I mean, it was like you had blue, Pinkerton, green,
Maladroit.
Maladroit. I keep wanting to call it Maladroit.
Maladroit. Doesn't matter.
Maladroit.
No one really knows how to say
Maladroit.
it. Maladroit.
And
Yeah. It's got a decent kind of cover. It kind of.
yeah,
I
man,
mean,
like
when you-
Weezer. All right, I'm gonna talk. I
They
gotta
got
say
their
something
weird
about
fucking covers.
Weezer has the most interesting discography
Covers.
of covers because
Like their artwork is just what?
sometimes you're gonna just get them on the front cover being them, and then sometimes you're gonna get fucking Joshua Garcia's fucking face.
Or a dog jumping in the air.
You get 4 of them with just them on it.
yeah,
And
Or
everything
this goddamn weird fucking
where the wild things
where the
are
wild
looking
things
shit.
are kind of thing.
Like I have to
that
say,
one.
like
This one looks really cool. I like that.
that looks like some Christian propaganda.
It does.
It looks like those children's Bible books that
Did
were
they leave
always
at your
in
front
hospitals.
steps?
Like it looks like something a fucking Jehovah's Witness will fucking drop off at
Yeah,
your house.
exactly, dude. That's why it came out the same year as Hurley.
But like this, because it was sort of doing its own thing, and you know, if
It wasn't
if
trying to
Green,
follow anything
Yeah.
that happened before.
if Green played it safe, Maladroit made it interesting.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's heavier, but it still captures that. I guess that quirkiness. I mean, I still don't understand what the appeal is of. Is it quirkiness? Is it how, I guess, positive their shit is, or how just
Let's
feel
see, I
good
wouldn't
it
even really
is?
say they're positive because he talks shit about himself in every song.
Well, I mean, it's I dig some what do you call it? Self-depreciating humor and stuff.
Surprised they ain't got a song called I'm a Douchebag.
Whoa, I'm a douchebag.
Then, the one you heard at work.
I fucking.
I hate this one. Alright, this... At first, I had Maladroit green and blue, and then I bought this one and Hurley.
Make-believe.
This one at Hurley
Make-believe.
at FYE because they
Looks like an
were
emo
rounding
album.
off my free shit when you got buy something, get something free. These were like $1, $2. And I was like, whatever. So I bought them. And I listened to them both back to back like, oh my god. This is fucking awful. Like, for one, Make Believe starts off with Beverly Hills. And then it goes into Perfect Situation.
Well, because, this one reminds me of Good Fucking Charlotte.
It's awful.
This is like Good Charlotte. This is their Good Charlotte album.
I wouldn't even say that.
Because you know how Good Charlotte had their...
album.
Because you know how Good Charlotte had
That's
their
all it is.
anthem. That's their anthem song.
That's where I wanna be.
Kill me, give me!
Kill me!
So, why are you playing? That's why you have a guitar, because you just want to make good songs. And how easy they are.
And wow.
See, you can't do that.
Yeah, you actually need that fucking pedal.
Yeah, though, dude.
You don't
This
want that.
fucking album, I listened to it.
Oh, he does do the.
Oh, that
Yeah.
really? Okay, well, Tim was
Yeah,
living
that.
with me when I listened to this for the first time, and I was reading the lyrics like, this dude's not even writing his own lyrics. What the fuck? And these are awful lyrics. This is bad.
This is
I was really disappointed with it.
it's not
And
an
one
awful
thing-
album to me. It's just kind of eh.
It looks like it should be one of the colored albums, judging by
How
the
dare you
cover.
call the Black Album a colored album?
Whatever. But I'm still saying it should. By judging by how they're standing all together in a line like that, it looks like it should be one of their colored albums.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
technically, yeah.
It should be called the Black Album, but they called it.
I mean, if they're gonna have their new one and call it the White Album, they might as well have called this the Black Album.
Yeah, I really don't understand why
They might as
call
well
it
jump
Make
on the
Believe.
Brown Album while
Like,
they're at it.
Yeah,
Probably call it
Brown
Black
Album.
and White album then.
Right?
Yeah, they could have called it Black and White,
But-
yellow and green.
I guess the only reason they didn't do that is because they all that fancy bullshit in the background.
But
I don't
gotta
have
say-
much to say about fucking Make Believe. Really just did not give.
These are my favorite red and blue albums. Burnis.
Byron.
Well, I have.
Everybody's just starting to use the same colors, man. We're running out of colors. for
Yeah, I know,
albums.
right? Because my favorite White Album is definitely not Weezer.
I mean, that's crazy that now we have to fucking, oh, my favorite White Album is this. Or my favorite Red Album. I mean,
My
dude,
favorite Black Album.
fucking Orbital does the Blue Album in like 2004.
Well,
You know,
it's
and
the Kool-Aid
fucking-
effect.
But Orbital does green and other colors like in the early 90s. It's just like, come up with something else, damn it.
There's other colors. You can do rainbow.
Seriously, Skittles.
Taste the rainbow.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, fucking
About to come.
Make Believe.
Taste my sweetness. Taste the rainbow.
I don't like it, but I don't hate it. It's just kind of It's very boring and it's kind of like a whatever kind of album. It's It
I
just
didn't really give a shit.
it just does what it needs to do. But that's what blew me away because this was at the point where it was like, all right, when I was a little kid, I remember a Weezer. Then they went away. Then they came back with Hash Pipe and were
And
pretty
then
big.
Now it seems like they're trying to pander to everyone
Well,
else.
not even that, but it seemed like after Beverly Hills came out, they became huge. Like
But
really
actually,
huge.
to me, it was
And
like
I was
as
just
soon
hearing
as
them all the
fucking
fucking
Green
time.
Album happened,
Because it's
it
that
almost
anthem
felt
song.
like-
That's why. It's that damn anthem song.
it really almost felt like when
Those Good
Green
Charlotte kids
Album
love that crap.
happened, they just soared. And everyone that didn't care for Weezer back in the day was like, "Have you heard the new Weezer song? Yeah!
It's that
Perfect
geek chic.
Situation is awesome!"
It's that geek chic thing. Everything's all
And
curvy
we're
about
like-
being nerdy and shit.
Not really listening to Weezer anymore.
See, I've always like looked at Weezer as like, I don't know, man. They're cool, but
I never
they're
really-
nothing that I'm like, oh, dude, I gotta get the new Weezer album.
Well, I've never really been like that. Honestly, this is just for this show. Honestly. Like, I will say it right here, right now, the only reason I fucking got all of this and wanted to do this episode is because my collection. You were filming me and you said, "Damn, you got way more Weezer than I thought you had." And we were just kind of laughing about it together. And I was like,
no,
you know
I need
what?
more Weezer now.
This would be kind of cool to talk about Weezer on a show.
And I'm glad I listened to them because I never would have. I never fucking would have if you didn't buy all these.
Well, honestly, I only spent about $20.
Gotta love that Amazon. Oh, you got which one did you order where they sent you that fucking other shit? That fucking like
That was a mighty win.
temptation shit.
That was a mighty win. They sent me a bullshit fucking a fake ass Motown album. It was a fake ass Motown record.
It looked like some damn Temptation shit.
And what's funny about it is, yeah, it's a Temptation ripoff, but there's like this picture of all these dudes sitting there like doing their dance in like a lane, but there's like a copy of two dudes on it. Like you can totally see that like one of them looks like the same guy. I swear to God,
You
dude.
photoshopped the guy there twice.
And then the Motown logo was on there, but it says something like so and so town.
O-Town. It's O-Town.
Something like that.
It's
fucking,
Wotown.
it's a blatant ripoff. I got sunshine on cloudy days. Yeah. We're gonna take a break.
Alright, Brainiacs, we are back from the smoke break. And with Weezer, Red. Red I like a lot.
I actually really did enjoy this one. I know that a lot of people hated on it.
Like, it's not awful,
It's
but
not. It's
I mean,
better than Make Believe. It
I
really
fucking
is.
love the song.
I really love this song.
The greatest man in the world.
The greatest man that ever lived.
The greatest man ever lived.
Greatest man that ever lived. For 5 minutes, these dudes go through like
It's fucking proggy, man.
Dude, it's the most proggy song they ever did. It really doesn't get boring because
Yeah,
it
it
just
just
goes
keeps-
so many places.
It keeps swelling and swelling. Maybe the rap part at the beginning is a little off for me. But,
but it's cool that you can see where it goes.
Yeah,
from there.
it goes to many great places.
Many fucking places.
Really, that's the only song. What are the shits on?
All right,
here?
we also got Pork and Beans.
There. Yeah, I liked Automatic. I liked Automatic.
Automatic. I really don't remember that. But yeah, really, the only thing I do remember from this is the greatest man that ever lived.
Because
Honestly,
it's epic, man. It's
the most fucking epic song
It's seriously like
they have done since this point.
after the Blue album, like
They
that's
didn't really
my
do
favorite.
They
That's
didn't,
my favorite Weezer song.
yeah,
after the
they
Blue
didn't
album.
really do anything that touched on their talent, and this song shows their talent.
And yeah, it's really fucking good. Here comes Pete, he's a meat puppet. A meat puppet, he's a puppet of meat. Here comes Pete, he's a meat puppet. A meat puppet, well, ain't he sweet?
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Oh, baby. That shit is so fucking awesome, dude. I don't know.
That's
I really do enjoy that. And
The rest of the album is samey Weezer shit.
it
but that
is,
song
but
is,
it makes the fucking record. It really does.
that and Automatic are like the only songs on there that I can be like, oh, I want to hear those again.
Yeah.
But
But
it
it
how much
makes
disdain Zach has for his
Yeah.
I can't. Like, I just throw it on the ground.
Yeah, well, I spent $20 here.
Oh no. Probably my favorite Weezer album cover. I mean, I don't know what's going on here, man.
Hey,
I mean, I love the little
that's the
weird
dog
wild things.
before the
that are-
Alice in Chains album.
Yeah, dude, that's how he lost his leg.
No fucking way.
That's how he lost his leg.
It's Tripod before he was
Before,
Tripod.
after.
He's flying through the air.
He looks so fucking sad. He's like, I'm a sad ass dog. And I'm a happy ass dog. Then he lost his leg.
That's fucking awesome.
See, that should be the Yellow album.
That should be the Yellow and Red album.
Like, this album is wretched. The best thing about it is the album cover.
Yeah, dude.
It
Lil
is.
Wayne is on this fucking record here.
Wheezy getting Weezer or whatever.
No,
the
it's
fuck.
Weezer in this Weezy.
Oh god.
Dude, there's a rap song. Weezer tries to do a rap song on here.
Oh, it's awful.
Like, after that, we just kind of did not pay attention.
I guess I had to remind you what their names were.
Yeah, this is me. This is me. Oh, this album sucks. But I mean, this is where they got a bunch of different song writers, a bunch of well-known people to write their shit, and it just sucks.
It
just
really does.
sucks.
It really
I
does.
mean,
It's everything kind of just bleeds together, and it's nothing new, nothing you haven't heard before, nothing that you want to hear.
yeah, it's nothing I would ever want to hear again.
No.
There was one song though.
Oh, that one little Indian track, little Middle Eastern kind of thing with the sitar. That was really cool.
I think it was "Love Is the Answer." I liked "In the Mall." Okay. And "Love Is the Answer" was cool because it had that fucking sitar and
Yeah, that was
Indian
it.
shit going on.
That was it.
But everything else,
Just kind of meh.
I mean, we're probably gonna lose some
What?
subs.
That's why the dog.
All of our
probably
Weezer fans are gonna.
The dog gnawed its arm
Dude,
off.
if all our Weezer fans didn't just kind of drop off in the beginning of this video, I don't know what's coming next, because we got...
I mean, this dog is more excited for this fucking album than I am.
It's more excited than Weezer was.
Or
for
maybe
that album.
this dog.
He's trying to get away.
Exactly, the dog is trying to get away.
He's
He's like, fuck this.
whoa, no, this sucks.
He's like, this isn't Weezer.
Look how cool we are riding on our bikes. Look at me, I bunny hopped.
Right, and look at the location. You know that location. Come on. Terminator.
Or Grand Theft Auto.
Yep.
San Andreas. It's in Los Angeles.
Yeah, they're trying to keep up with John Connor.
Crap, yeah. It's gonna get you.
Okay, so did the Inception horn start with Terminator 2?
Oh, it could have, but
What the hell, Cup?
that is fucking Josh Garcia, man. This shit.
Hey man, can I
It's
take a
the
picture?
most random. Like, when you see this, you don't think, oh shit, that's the new Weezer album.
You're like, what? Is this a soundtrack to Lost, or did fucking
Did the characters from
Somebody-
Lost do a solo record?
Or somebody fucking took a photo and like, I'm gonna slip it in the fucking album cover.
Like, you wouldn't know this was Weezer because it doesn't even say it.
Yeah, dude.
You'd have to
It's
look
like,
right
whoa,
here.
dude, I just bought a Josh Garcia album. I didn't know he fucking sings. I didn't know he was in a band. I thought he was just the stoner dude on Lost.
Maybe he's like a guest singer for Weezer.
Seriously.
It's like one of their most... Okay.
And then the album
That's
is
kinda
named after his character from Lost.
And then that's what you had. Yeah.
Like, I mean, really, dude, they could have even went further, man, and had like all kinds of like, what is that sequence of numbers from Lost, like the 42, like the, because his character, man, he won the lottery with this certain sequence of numbers, and then.
But see, this was a picture taken with the lead singer on that one show. Who's that fucking comedian? George Lopez. He had a talk show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it didn't last.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that makes
That's
me
where
wonder.
this picture comes from.
They just
The-
cropped him
the
out.
rest-
Yeah,
the
they
picture is
cropped him
missing.
out. That's where he was. He was like,
They could have called it Hurley and George.
No, it was Hurley and the lead singer to Weezer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And they could have called it Como Hurley.
Yeah.
Hurley Rivers.
Jesus, man.
The album sucks. Just like the last one, the most interesting thing here is this album cover. It's like, what?
Yeah.
That's not interesting because
Really,
it's
there's
good. It's interesting because it's
there's
random and silly.
literally nothing on this album that I'm like, I would like to
I mean,
hear that
dude, there's
again.
no song called The Black Smoke. I mean, come the fuck, or The Smoke Monster.
It's not about
Or
Lost.
Lost.
For
It's
real.
not about Lost.
There's no fucking song about
Travis,
the
you can
Dharma
make a
Initiative.
Weezer Lost song.
It's
Good-
not supposed
for
to be
real,
about
dude.
Lost. It's
They
just
could
random.
they could have named all the songs off of fucking Lost shit,
Do you think?
and it would have been awesome.
See, here's the
Fucking
thing.
cool, man.
You're putting way too much thought into Weezer.
But dude,
and they don't put much thought into their own music. So
the
stop.
first song could have been the number sequence. The next song could have been Lock. Or
Smoke.
the next song could have been The song after that could have been "Don't Tell Me What I Can't Do." That'd be fucking
And
Locke's
see,
song.
if Weezer really tried that, it would have taken them 5-6 years to write a record. And you know what might actually be really good?
The next song would be "The Hatch." I mean, for real, all my lost people out there, come on. Echo could have had a song. Dude, they could have did a whole series of albums. Instead, they could have done multiple album covers.
Yeah,
they could
with
have had Echo
everybody.
on one. They could have had Locke on one. They could have fucking had Freckles on one. Dude.
That would be the name of their albums, Freckles, Locke, Hurley.
Oh my god.
But instead we got memories make me want to go back there, all the memories. Like, dude, really?
Are you doing a Disney song?
Right? But when you think about
There was
back in
nothing
the
on
day,
here worth a
when you
fuck to
think
me.
about back in the day, you're not like, those memories make me want to go back there, and I'm going to sing it like a child. That's just ridiculous. Hey, Baylor.
It's Baylor.
How
This
did you
song
find
just
your
did
way?
not-
Baylor said, I don't like this shit.
Go on.
This album just did not do it for me.
Well, Baylor, lick it, Baylor.
I mean, fuck, he could have also been, it's sad, dude, because I like this guy. This guy's cool. Like, he was a...
Yeah, but he has nothing to do with this record.
But I mean, like, dude, fucking, that's all I want to talk about with this album, though.
Right? Because it's the only thing worth talking about is the cover.
Because he was smoking a fucking bong with Walter on Fringe. And I would have to say, probably the most underused shit. He was the giant on Once Upon a Time.
Wow.
The show sucks, people.
Never watched it, never had no one to watch it.
It
It looks
is.
stupid.
It started off kind of interesting, like, wonder what they're going to do with this. And it is. I mean, there are so many fucking times where the characters can lose their memories, and the whole half of the season is them getting them back. I mean, that happened like, what, 4 fucking times on that show? So, whoops.
Jesus.
Hurley, man.
Hurley.
Best fucking lost. Next to Locke. Best fucking lost character. I don't know what the hell this is. I didn't listen to this. This is that thing with that.
The only good
Break
song.
My Heart. What is this, like,
That's
cover songs?
like B-side.
B-sides.
Stuff that didn't make it to the album since.
A cornucopia of vegetables.
song called
Make-Believe.
The Odd Couple?
Like, honestly, all those were made during the make-believe sessions. And after.
The Odd Couple.
Oh.
That might be a little
no,
too much.
that's not what that is. The only song you would know is the last one.
That's,
Yeah. Fuck that album. Here's the one that everyone wants to talk about.
This one, I loved this one. This one,
that cover's
Yes.
fucking awesome.
that fucking cover.
Pull it out. Pull it out.
Um,
I mean, it's not going to get it all in one shot here, but dude, this fucking record here.
this one, like, it sounds like fucking straight up 1994 Weezer. And just look at this. Look at this landscape. This is so fucking cool. And it just keeps on going. It's like if this was in an Elder Scrolls game, like for real, that'd be fucking badass. And it just keeps on going to the end of the thing there. Way fucking cool. But yeah, what's the damn song? Back to the Shack. Back to the Shack
Back
is
to the
fucking
Shack.
awesome.
That was a cool song.
That's like,
Maybe I should play the lead guitar and Pat should play the drums.
yeah, and then he's really like, I forgot the disco sucked. Like, he's pretty much telling all his fans that, yo, dude, I heard you. All our other albums suck, and I'm sorry.
And like that's what's so cool is that they can acknowledge that and be cool with it instead of being bitter.
Yeah.
And you know,
Like Marilyn Manson would. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Marilyn Manson is a pretentious motherfucker.
and he doesn't earn the right to be pretentious.
Neither does Weezer.
I mean, some people
Neither
can't.
does Weezer. That's why I appreciate that they're humble about it.
Yeah, they're just like, you know, we'll be goofy here, man. We'll give you guys what you wanted for so long, and like this one, man, like for real, dude. Favorite Weezer albums? Blue and this.
Definitely.
with Pinkerton falling a little behind this. Like this is not. This gotta be number
that
2.
would probably be like, oh, you're the worst Weezer fan ever.
Pinkerton's number 1.
Exactly.
I'm going with my
Your
feelings,
ear, your ear. That's exactly how.
And then
I hate to say it.
The Future Scope
'Cause
trilogy is
we're-
really cool.
Dude, that's my favorite.
Cleopatra, I mean
my
Da Vinci,
favorite-
every song was
favorite
really good
fucking
to me.
song. Like I even like Go Away, dude.
Yeah,
We're
Go
just-
I
Away.
really like Go Away because
We're
it
just-
features that chick on there.
Yeah.
Dude,
Lonely Girl was cool. I mean, like, I actually enjoyed this whole
all the
album.
guitar solos are epic as fuck. They're very melodic. This album is, dude, this is one that I'll play again.
Yeah, that's one that I would, too. I would.
You know, out of all this
That's the one he's
bullshit.
not going to shove in his shelf and never pull off ever again.
Exactly. I'm gonna play this one again.
I mean,
Like
I would
Blue.
pull this one off just to look at Hurley's badass face.
But this one I'm gonna pull out again to listen to it. Cause it actually, like, out of all this shit, this was the last one I got. It was sent in last, and you know I appreciate it. I really do. Because it came in after fucking White Album came out. We haven't gotten to that one yet, but I had to listen to all this Weezer, and I was just like, dude, I'm getting so fucking bored. I don't even know if I want to talk about this shit on this show. And then this album came, and I was like, oh my god. Fucking finally. It's not like this is the greatest thing ever. By a long shot, it's not. But by Weezer standards.
But after digging through all that bullshit.
After digging through all the bullshit, this is a solid fucking record. Front to back. God damn it. Everything will be alright in the end. Gets a badass seal of approval.
The only unfortunate part is you get bullshit all over your hands now. All the
Yeah.
bullshit you had to dig through.
All the
Now you
bullshit
smell
I
like
had to
shit.
dig through. But
Dude, be careful of that one. That one's a good one.
oh yeah, well there's
So here comes the brand new
White Album.
The White Album.
the White
Racist bastards. Why can't there be a black album?
There is a black one.
But they didn't call it black, so obviously they
Oh,
had something
man.
against blacks.
Yeah, I guess. And this one, you know what? When we first heard this
I didn't
a
like
couple
it.
weeks ago, I hated it. I was like, this fucking sucks. But after listening to it tonight, I was like, it's not that
I still
bad.
hate it, just less.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
mean,
not as bad as I thought it was.
yeah, it was much better
I mean,
than I
because
remember.
you know, it's only 10 songs.
it just sounds like Weezer shit. You
It
know,
does.
it's
It
just
does.
green all over again. You know, that's
You know, that's
how I feel.
kind of what it is. It's kind of green.
Kind of green.
Even though it's white,
the white's
it's kind of green. I mean, like, I don't really have much to say about it.
I mean, it's
I've only
got a
heard
very
about-
summery feel to it. They did say that they wanted to sound
Yeah,
like
it's
beachy music.
kind of got a lot of Beach Boys kind of esque sound
I
to
mean,
it. But
it's. I don't know. I mean,
I don't have much to say about this one because it's nothing.
I do like the one song. What's that one? That's the one that you say sounds like Ed Sheeran. I do like that song.
Thank God for Girls.
But yeah, because it has a different fucking sound to it, man. The piano. It's the biggest oddity on the album, and I normally when we look at all these albums,
yeah.
I'm more drawn to the oddities of the Weezer albums, and that's the one that sticks out to me the most. It starts off, it's like, okay, this is normal Weezer shit. Then we get to that song, it's like, all right, okay, I dig this. Then we just go back to the normal Weezer shit, and
Yeah.
it's good Weezer shit. It doesn't suck. It's just Weezer shit.
Yeah. But I really don't have much to say about this record.
I mean,
Compared to all the others, it's not bad, it's not good.
they're the kind of
It's-
band that like. Well, okay, I'll get into all that when we go into the final thoughts and the
Yeah.
discography rating.
Like, see, that's the thing. I'm sorry, we don't really have much to say about the White Album. I know everyone's like, "Oh my God, Weezer!
I mean,
What do you think about the White Album?"
It's not gonna. It will be nowhere near my 13 badass albums.
Oh fuck no!
It is.
I mean, I don't even. I
There's
didn't
no
even,
Blue album. That's for damn sure.
I mean, it would. I see. Here's the thing. I wasn't even expecting it to be good, so I'm not even really disappointed in it. It's just kind of like it came out and I wanted to hear it, and I was just kind of meh, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just
you're not
one of those-
losing anything when you listen to it. It's only
Yeah.
about a half hour long.
Exactly. It kind of becomes background music after a while. After like kind of like 4 songs, it becomes background music.
Pretty much. I mean, yeah.
That's what we did.
It do what it do.
It turned into background music and we started playing Yoshi Story.
Yoshi Yarn.
That's just the way she goes.
Yeah. So,
I was frying the okra. But we're going to take a quick break so we can get a cig in. Because I don't want to be smoking up my studio like the last one.
are we doing a final thought
And
before?
Yeah, we're going to smoke a cig. Then we're going to go to our final thoughts on the discography as a whole. And rate the fucking discog, yo.
Raven?
And the covers.
Now we're going to rate the discography as a whole with some final thoughts. And we'll talk about our favorite album covers first.
And our favorite albums. But our favorite album covers first.
The best album cover, hands fucking down, is Hurley. Oh, no. Raditude and then Hurley.
Okay, wait a minute.
I love the art on fucking Everything Will Be Alright.
Dude, I love that picture.
I fucking love it, dude. But I like Raditude and Hurley's album cover. Like, their worst albums, to me, have their most entertaining album covers because... Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck does it even mean? It's just the most random shit.
like... What the fuck is that?
You got this fucking dog just
What the
jumping
fuck?
in the living room.
Like, what is that? Like, what is it? And then it just opens up to nothing.
Then they look like the Royal Tenenbaums in the
they
picture
do.
there.
But what is
Partridge
it even,
Family.
like, why? I don't understand. A dog jumping in a room full of nothing.
It's the most random shit. And then to
And then
follow it
Hurley
up with...
is just like, what? I didn't really expect you to come up with anything different.
Some reason that just reminds me of 4 Foot Shack.
This?
Yeah, no. That one. That weird off the wall, long legged thing. Like 4 Foot Shack.
Oh, yeah. The Les Claypool.
Yep, Les Claypool. 4 Foot Shack. For some reason I just look at that and I just think a big walking random thing for some reason.
Yeah. I see it.
So you got the clouds underneath it, some big thing with legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 Foot Shack.
Speaking of Claypool, I cannot wait for the Lennon and Claypool Beryllium or whatever the fuck they're called.
Jacking off to it already.
Motherfucker sounds just like his daddy. It is crazy.
But, dude, alright.
So, yeah, give me your favorite
My
album
favorite
covers
album cover. If I want to be goofy, I would say those two.
Yeah.
I would literally say those two. But honestly, I'd say this one's number 1 and this one's number 2.
Because they're most unique. Just really
Like,
cool
I don't know what it is, but this really looks cool.
Yeah, that's...
Maladroit has a really cool cover. And this one, it expands, it just has such imagination into it, and it just makes it... The cover of it makes you want to buy the album.
Looks like you're going to get murdered in that mountain.
Right? It's Murder Mountain.
Murder in the mountain.
Least favorite covers, all the goddamn colored ones.
But my favorite out of the colored ones has to be red.
Yeah,
just because of his little cowboy.
His cowboy hat, his emo
No,
look.
it's the mustache.
It's definitely
Yeah.
the
Because
mustache.
you can take the hat off and it's still the mustache.
It's a
It's
combination
the
of
porn
both.
stash.
But then there's this guy next to him that just doesn't give a fuck.
Punk rocker looking.
This one that just kind of stayed the same, and this one that's just like,
Hey, look, he
I don't
just got
really
back
know
from
what
a
to
meeting.
do.
He got back from a meeting. He got back from a coffee shop. A gay disco. Billy Idol concert.
Or the Target shirt
Or
section.
actually, he was probably playing with Velvet Revolver.
He does kind of look like a velvet revolver,
Nah, he was at the weight. He was doing. He was,
But like
he was
this,
doing his bro
this
dude
really
stuff.
is the best one of all the colored ones, just because of how goofy. Just that it really sells it with his mustache and his cowboy hat.
So what about you, Josh? What are your favorite album covers?
See, Senior.
Same as Zach.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because it's most unique. It's so cool. You don't see those and think Weezer. I mean, you don't look at that and think Weezer. I look at this and I think, you know how when you see the fucking family portraits, you know, we go to the Walmart and you see got all the I need a photo call. Like, okay, here's a photo thing. It's got the random family in there. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
You can go take this and put it inside, like, go put it on the rack where they keep all the photos.
Yeah, somebody would buy that. Somebody would buy
That's how you put the
picture frame and be like, "Damn,
it's a picture frame.
this guy kind of looks like Hurley."
I mean, it looks like a Walmart picture frame photo.
Once you put it up on your wall and people be like,
"Why do you get a picture of Hurley?"
No, what you should do is take it out, put it in a picture frame, and put it on there.
Yeah, that's my brother, man.
he's part of my family, bruh.
He lives in California, dude.
My cousin. And that looks like moon mist just
Well,
jumping through the wind.
Yeah.
Favorite
It does look
albums?
like Moon Mist. Favorite albums is gonna be Blue, and then Everything Will Be Alright.
Yep.
With Pinkerton and Green following behind that, and Red being the last. The other ones are complete bullshit.
Alright, this is how I gotta do it.
just aren't worth it.
This is exactly how I'm rating it, in my opinion. The only ones that are worth a damn. In this order. Blue, Everything Will Be Alright, Pinkerton, Maladroit,
Oh, yeah.
Green, and Red.
I
That's how I think. If you get any Weezer, this is how it should be, and these are the best ones.
those are. That's I kind of
That
agree
is
with that exact order.
I'm right with you, especially the first two. Damn
Exactly.
straight on.
Damn straight on. And then you got Pinkerton right there. Pinkerton, everyone says they're in top number one, but
That's where they started. That's where they
that's
started
all right.
experimenting with their progressive shit,
But I've
which
listened
led to that badass
exactly.
2 album.
I listened to all of these kind of relatively all at the same time.
Kenzu's freaking
So-
the fuck out.
I think that this is my order.
Give me a key.
They have 6 good albums.
Yeah, and the other ones are complete garbage. I will
But
say
they're good for
I
the
wouldn't
wall
really
hanging
say they're
aspect.
I wouldn't say
garbage.
the white one's complete garbage,
Yeah.
but the ones
It's dialed in. It's like they
It's-
phoned that one in.
it
No,
feels that way.
they phoned in Raditude and Hurley.
But they made up with it with a cool cover. That cover.
They did.
You can buy that just for the cover. This album
That is
sucks.
a really
You can take
good
the album out
cover.
and use it as a
It
goddamn
really
coaster,
is.
but the cover.
Like the sad thing about Raditude is it's not rad and it does not have any attitude.
No, it doesn't.
You'd think that'd be almost like they're having a metal album.
I mean,
like
it
a punk
has
rock
a
metal
fucking
album.
song on there featuring
Or even a
Lil
surfer
Wayne
album
saying,
or something.
"Weezer in this, we see."
So, alright, get
Okay,
me,
bitches, Weezer
some-
in this, we see.
give me some final thoughts, y'all, and a rating of the entire discography.
It was a little hard getting through this. I'm not gonna lie. Like, all at once, not listening to anything other than what you hear on the radio, it is kind of hard getting into it. Just trying to push yourself to listen to everything Weezer has. It's a little hard. It's not as easy as growing up with something and listening to everything they have to offer and following along with it as you grow up. We grew up with Weezer, but we didn't buy Weezer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Weezer was around, but it wasn't like, you know, like if we tried to go around and try to buy all of the fucking Smashing Pumpkins, there's only a few that we actually really hold on to and know, because we didn't buy all their records as they were coming out. That's kind of how I feel about Weezer. They were always there, but
It's always there
we
for you.
never.
Why does this sound like an
gave a
intervention
fuck.
now?
It was always there, but we never really gave a fuck. You know, yeah. As a discography rating, the entire discography, I give it a 5.
I didn't think it would be that low.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I'm honest. I'm gonna be honest. Like, out of, even though I picked out that 6 albums that you, if you don't,
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10, I picked out 6 that you should listen to. Only 2 of those are really good. Like, only 2 of those 6 are like
Sit throughable.
listenable all the way through and enjoyable. You don't get bored. Like, even though every goddamn Weezer album is 30 minutes long, you do feel that 30 minutes.
On a lot of them you do.
On a lot of them. Because after like 3 songs, you're like, oh my god, how much longer do we have to go?
Like, fuck, this song has 1 more second. Jesus.
And I know, and all their songs are like 2 minutes long, and you're like, oh my god.
It's like a minute 30 seconds too long.
I'm not gonna lie, dude, it was really hard.
Most of the albums are like, what? Most of them are like, what, 10 songs on them?
Yeah, they're all
So like
about
all
10.
9 songs too long. Pretty
About
much.
6 songs too long.
About 6 songs too long in every album. It could be 4. It could be 4-track albums. I've been perfectly happy with that. It'd been great.
But you know, it's like, god damn it, it was so fucking hard to listen to this. And like, I'm the one that brought all this up and wanted to listen to Weezer and do all this shit, and I'm the one that bought all the bullshit. But it's like, it wasn't fun until Everything Will Be Alright. And the end came out.
Then everything was alright.
It was.
It's like you said. I mean, it's like exactly like you said. Everything is all right, or is gonna be all right. When bands say they're gonna go back to their old shit.
That's what I said. Yeah. When bands say they go back to their old shit, they don't normally go back to their old shit, but Weezer actually did.
Man, it sounds
They
just
went
like
back to
Luke.
their old shit. They played their solos again. It has so much fucking heart and melody in it. The last 3 tracks, the Future Scope trilogy, is fucking amazing. God damn this. But that's my final thought.
Final thoughts, Josh, and discography rating.
Woo!
Yeah, everything was about 6 tracks too long. Except for Everything Will Be Alright. That was just...
And Blue.
And Blue. That's about it. 6 out of 10.
6.
You gave it higher than me?
Everything should be about 6 tracks too long.
But
6
you
out of
gave
10.
it a 6 out of 10? I gave
'Cause
it a
Everything Will
5
Be
out of
Alright.
10.
Everything Will Be Alright was really good.
Well, see, most of that is based off of those 2 albums. And out of
Those 2 albums do
Out
put
of
up,
11
put up a lot of that
albums.
crap.
out of 10 albums.
Well, see, luckily for me, I didn't
You
listen.
didn't have
I
to-
didn't listen
yeah,
to
you
all
didn't
that
have to
crap.
listen to
I just
all
picked
of it.
one because I've heard them before. But when I listen to that
I'm
one,
sure
I'm like,
you didn't hear Raditude.
no, I didn't want to listen to that. I remember
You
seeing.
saved your soul, dude.
Oh my
I remember
God.
seeing somebody saying, "What the hell?" I remember seeing that online because I was like, I thought about buying it one day, and I saw somebody saying, "It's horrible." I saw what they said, the rapping. I'm like, no, that's not Weezer.
Weezer doesn't rap.
Weezer doesn't rap. They're too nerdy for that.
Okay, bitches, Weezer in this Wheezy.
Yeah, somebody said something about like Weezer in the Wheezy. Yeah, I did not want to buy it.
That's awful. To me, their discography as a whole is, I mean, really, what do you expect
Exactly.
from a band that started off as pretty fucking standard 90s alt shit? I mean, there was a slight nerdiness to it, or a slight geekiness, or a slight quirkiness to it all. What did you people expect this band to do if they were going to stick around for 20 years or more?
God, it's been that long.
I mean,
Dude,
really,
it's been
because
like
it's like,
22
all right,
years.
you know, you get a handful of albums at the beginning that sort of just build off of the blue shit, and then they just wanted to experiment, and a lot of I love it when bands experiment, and these experiments did not shape up
they did
too
not
well.
flesh out right.
They weren't that great, and when they realized that,
And I
and
like that.
they, I mean, either they realized it and said, okay, we're just gonna go and do this, get back to our old shit, or they were kind of doing that in spite of all the harsh comments. Like it could be looked at as in like a, yeah, we're gonna be goofy and blah 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 and say all this stuff and go back to our blue sound, or you could look at it like, you know, fuck these motherfuckers, let's talk shit about them. by pointing out all the shit they talked about us. And fucking, like, I mean, you know, you can look at it in so many different ways, but that, I mean, there are two great albums, a handful of decent albums, and two shitty albums. And, I mean, there's something that I'm glad I listened to them and that I have a bigger understanding of the way they sound, away from the radio shit that I've only heard from them. And
it's kind of really no different than the stuff you heard on the radio.
I mean, I kind of understand the Weezer appeal, but
that's the whole reason we wanted to do this, was the Weezer appeal.
It doesn't
Why
appeal
do
to
people
me
like
too
these
much.
guys?
I mean, it's not like I'm gonna be buying it, or whenever the fucking Purple album comes out, you know, I'm not gonna be like, oh fuck, dude, gotta get this Weezer.
The Purple Nurple album.
And I'm gonna. There was a lot of interesting stuff. Even the bad albums have interesting moments. And even with the goofiness of the album covers, like it's weird because you got some that follow a theme, then you have some that just follow a theme of randomness, and I really like that, and I have a major respect for them for just doing what they do, and doing what they feel is right.
They do what they do.
And fucking, you know, they listen to the fans to an extent. But at the same time, it's like, look, you know,
we're just gonna do what we do.
We're not gonna rock out like it's 1994. Like they may say that in that one song, and
but they're not gonna do it all the time.
Yeah, exactly. It's like we're gonna give you something to make you happy for a little while, and then we're gonna do something else.
And that's the White Album.
Yeah, and so I'm gonna give them a 7.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's interesting. There's nothing amazing, but it's good. It's simple and it gets to the point, and they're very self-aware to an extent, and
damn, I didn't expect that you would enjoy it more than I did.
You gotta think how the fact is, like, again, they did what they wanted to do. Okay, if the fans wanted it so much, how about they make the damn music?
And I like that with the fans wanted it so much that they addressed that. They said that in that song, and you know, maybe because people were bitching that, oh, you need to let Pat play the drums, blah 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 blah, and shit like that. And to say that in their song shows you that they saw that shit, and to put it in a song says just all kinds of shit about their sense of humor and the way they think. And
the way they treat their fans.
Yeah, it's such a weird thing. And then you have experiments that I wish they would do more stuff like this. But if they did,
the goddamn melodies on that record. Goddamn,
if they did,
best ones.
I wish there were more songs like "The Greatest Man That Ever Lived." But if they were to do a lot more songs like that, it would lose its meaning. It would lose its punch. Because you're listening to a normal little Weezer album, and then you kind of get hit sideways with an oddity like that. Same thing with the White Album, and it's the third track, the whatever the fuck girls. And I mean that's the thing that I kind of like about them, is that they do Weezer shit, then they do something just to kind of throw the mood off a little bit. No, Offspring just kind of does Offspring.
No, they do Offspring, but then they also have your jokey song. You have your fucking.
Well, you got your jokey song, but that's still Offspring shit. You know what I mean? Like,
well, it's not necessarily. It's kind of like, in some way you can see that it's them trying to do a different genre of music.
True, to an extent. I mean, but it's not like Offspring. It's not like Offspring. Like Offspring.
You mean Weezer?
No, I mean Weezer is not like the way I look at the Weezer thing and the way they do their stuff isn't like how Offspring does their stuff, because, like I said, Weezer's fucking self-aware. Offspring is not fucking self-aware. Offspring thinks it's still fucking 1999, and they do not fucking they know how to fucking advance at all. And in any slight instance of that, you're gonna get it like that.
Could you imagine Offspring doing anything other than what they do?
I mean, for real, they've kind of put themselves in a hole.
You were imagine
They've got
Offspring
no
trying to do a
room to
progressive
fucking-
rock album?
They won't.
That would
And
just
see,
be
the
the
thing
weirdest
is, they
damn
had a
thing.
progressive rock song on Americana. Does
Talking
anyone
about
remember
Pay the Man?
Pay
Pay the Man. But that's it's just a really long instrumental song, which is awesome. But it's, you have just like a really good. You have the badass intro, then you have the song, and then the outro. Whereas this, but I mean, it's a faux prog song. I say
Pseudo, yeah.
it's a pseudo prog.
Weezer to Offspring.
Yeah, it always goes back to Offspring.
But we like Offspring. I love Offspring. I like me some
Yeah.
Offspring.
So we will see you guys, I guess, on the next. What do we got? A 5, 6, and a 7.
5, 6, and a 7. You know, I might also.
One day
change
we're gonna get a
mine.
7, 8, 9.
I changed mine though.
What?
I give it a 5.2.
You might as well keep it a 5.
No.
We don't do points around here.
Now we did points the other
We
weekend
did points
ago.
on Baby Metal, man.
We did
9,
points,
5, bro.
Exactly.
9,
This
5.
is a nine. This
No,
is a 5.2.
It's not 9.5. It's 95. 95.
This is
95 out of
5.2.
100.
This is a 52.
So we will see you guys on the next Speaker Brains retrospective, and the next one is going to be the Bloodhound Gang.
I can't wait to our special Rob Zombie one.
Well, we already did a Rob Zombie retro,
No.
but we're gonna do a first listen for the brand new Rob Zombie album.
And then we can do it again the next day and be like, all right, now it's a retro because it's already happened.